What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Kind of Funny podcast. I am one of your hosts, Nick Scarpino, alongside the Czar of Nar, Snowbike Mike.
The jabronis are here.
And he is, of course, the three-point shooting, rootin' tootin' nitro rifle from the RGV, Mr. Andy Cortez. How are you?
I'm doing great. Had a lovely morning.
Yeah.
Got to go preview a cool secret game we can't talk about.
I know. I heard about that. I'm jealous.
Got to hang out with Snowbike Mike.
Lovely morning.
You know what's unfortunate though, Mike?
Tell me.
It was unfortunate that you had something to do early on.
Yeah.
Because we could have taken on the town.
A nice little afternoon walk downtown San Francisco. Mike and Andy find a nice lunch spot.
Seen the
hanging out,
sights.
relaxing.
Maybe I could have gone somewhere I've never been, like the botanical garden.
Shit. I once took Roger there. He started touching plants, got me really insecure.
Why is that?
Roger, you can't be touching stuff. You can't be touching the plants inside the botanical garden.
What?
He's like, no, you got to feel them. And I'm like, nope.
Wait, are you worried? Is it out of respect, or are you worried he's going to catch something?
No, it's out of respect for the plants.
But I've like nature, nature or nurture.
Finds a way.
I don't think you can be touching things.
Nature versus
There's got to be one or two signs out there that says, please don't touch the plants.
There was about 30.
There's birds of paradise out there. You're not supposed to touch those things.
Now, we
right?
could have had a really nice one, like, could have gone to breakfast if we thought about this a little bit more.
Well, here's the thing. I completely forgot this was something we had to do
Yeah.
up until, like, I don't know, midnight last time. I was like, oh, god dang. I got, it's an earlier one.
There was a solid moment where I walked in and they looked at me and they said, where's Andy? And I said, I don't know. And they were like, do you want to call him? And I was like, shit, I got to call Andy now.
I was 2 minutes late.
And Andy wrote me, he goes, I'm 3 minutes out. I said, he's coming.
In the Uber, Mike was calling me, and I was like, Mike, I texted him back. The Uber driver's talking on the phone very, very loudly, so I don't want to answer your call, because then he'll think that I'm maybe trying to talk to him, and it's a whole
Do you
thing.
think that he would think that it's a fake call? Like you answer the call on like faking it because he's so loud that you also have to be big time?
Like
And
a
then
revenge
You're
call?
trying
Yeah.
to big time him to tell him to shut up. You know what I mean? Like that's
'Cause
the
Andy-
shut up.
I don't know if you know this or not, but there's a lot of big timing happening in this office right now. Okay.
I'd love for you to explain it to me.
It's the holiday season.
Mhm.
And every holiday season, of course, we get together as a group, the three of us, the Jabroni boys.
I thought that was going to be the Jingle Bells.
that was some sort of beat.
I
That
thought it
was
was- I
some
was
sort of
gonna
like tribal
ching,
beat.
ching,
Like Jumanji.
I enjoy talking to Uber drivers. Just as
I mean, you enjoy talking to
to
anybody.
I love it.
Dude on the elevator, as we're leaving the place,
What did he do?
there's a dude in the elevator.
That's the dude.
Mike
This
goes,
is this morning?
Yeah.
"What's up, homie? How's it going, man? I saw you walking out on the street.
Mhm.
I was, I saw you walking on the street earlier. You got a really cool look. Got
Cool
some
look.
cool
he had a
clothes."
Cool look.
Yeah.
And the guy
Cool
was
look,
like,
cool guy.
"Thanks, man."
Yeah, he said a handlebar mustache gets me places. I
Yeah.
said, fucking cool guy.
I mean, have you ever thought about not starting a conversation? Has that ever gone through your mind?
The Uber driver wouldn't be on a loud phone call if you were to entertain him. And like that's what we're gonna get to is like the big timing stops here.
The big
Because,
timing
like,
stops here.
Where's the entertainment for
Okay.
us? Okay,
The big timing
Fucking
stops
Nick,
here.
get looked at every day. Entertain us. And it's like you entertain us now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're tired
Now
of
it's your
being
turn.
the clowns.
Exactly.
You're the clowns.
The Uber
now.
driver's like, "I don't know who the fuck you are.
I had
Stop
an Uber
talking
driver,
to me."
I've had two Uber drivers in the last week that have been very interesting to me.
Yeah.
One Uber driver picked me up in I'll say a car that's just not fit for driving other human beings around.
Oh.
An old like Toyota Corolla.
What's wrong with that? That's
It's
a
just-
perfectly economical vehicle.
This was like falling apart.
Oh,
One of those.
And he had, and I kid you not, he was wearing gloves, but they were gardening gloves that he had cut the fingers off of.
that's cool.
Those are
And
driving
he
gloves.
was gripping the steering wheel like we were ready to be in Fast and Furious 11.
He wants to drive you well and accurately.
He did not
Oh,
accomplish that in any way, shape, or form. I'm thinking it's a one-off. I've had some lovely Uber drivers and lovely cab drivers lately. I get in a cab last night. I'm going to go to a show. It's Sunday. I'm a little hungover. I'm like, should I drive over there? I'll take an Uber. I'll treat myself to an Uber. It was like $8 on a Sunday night.
Oh,
what a nice little gift for
wow,
yourself.
that's nice.
A little gift for myself. I walk outside of my building, and the car says it's here, and I'm like, where could this car be? And I scan, and there's open spot on the side, open spot on the side, open spot on the side, and a Tesla that is just wedged between 3 lanes, just blocking traffic.
Yes.
People honking
Hell
at
yeah.
this lady,
Hell
and I'm
yeah.
like, please don't let that be my Uber. And I looked at and it's of course it is.
Hell
I
yeah.
love that.
And she not oblivious. Get in, How's your holiday? How's your holiday? That was pretty good. How was your holiday? Ooh, I lost a lot of money in poker.
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of money in poker.
Let's talk about it.
I was
Tell me
like,
about the
really?
hands.
She
Yeah.
goes, yeah, I've been driving I have to drive a lot because
She's gotta make it back
I
up.
decided a couple
Been
days
there.
ago after Thanksgiving.
have you been there?
In there.
Yeah.
Got to get out.
She goes, I went over to Pachanga or whatever it is. Dropped a little too much money.
I don't know what that is.
It's like a casino. Like
Yeah,
one of
we
those,
got
like
a
a Native American.
We got a casino near us.
Yeah.
Pachanga.
Yeah, it's like I mean, it's just like a. I guess
Is that
it
a
would just-
city?
No, it's a brand like Hilton,
Oh.
but I think it's like they have like hotels, casinos that are on like Native American like land.
Okay.
And so they're allowed to do gambling and stuff there. I guess you can go out to the East Bay and there's a couple out there, but she was like, yeah, I have to drive more now. And I'm like, who do you owe money to?
Get
But
out
the
from
Am I
under it.
safe in the car?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, and then I'm trying to like, I'm getting a little nervous because also I should preface this with I get in and she has pink leather driving gloves on.
Cool.
And I'm like, is this a new thing that Uber drivers are doing? Are they driving so much that their hands are getting
Yeah, they got to
chafed?
protect their hands.
But she was like sweating it out. She's like, I got to drive more. I got to drive more. I got to drive more. And so I'm trying, I get nervous. So I want her to like me. So as I'm getting out of the car, I go, hey, don't go splitting aces.
Fuck yeah.
That's a cool thing to say.
Yeah. And she was like,
That is
that's-
a cool
and
thing
she
to
goes,
say.
that's actually a blackjack term.
Yeah,
I was
that's
like, okay, well, bye. Bye.
Shut the door.
I can't hear you. Bye.
I can't say bye. I might leave anything in there.
So the glove thing, you think that's becoming a thing because is it similar to when truck drivers wear
Wear
just
hats.
like something on the side of their head?
What do you mean?
You never
Truck
look,
drivers
Wear
wear something
something on
their
the
head?
side of their head?
yeah, they'll have like a side kind of cover
For the sun?
for the sun.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've never seen that.
I could
'Cause
use that.
Have you ever?
I get beaten down by the sun.
You're
yeah,
right,
because like there's
time.
photos out there of these 30, 40 career year-long truck drivers where the left side of their face is so worn and wrinkly because it's
Because
being hit by the sun all day.
Yeah, because you're driving.
And
all
so
day.
like is that the gloves thing?
I
Like, people don't
imagine
want
it
their-
is. I mean, look I am not going to sit here and criticize someone that like I would never criticize anything with zero context. I would never just render an opinion on something that I don't have any experience with.
You never
or-
would.
Never have.
And I never will.
Yeah.
But I have to imagine that it's because they're driving so much, their hands get like chafed from the steering wheels.
Like when you're underwater and they get
You gotta
clammy.
work.
they
Yeah,
get
How
all
long do you
wrinkly.
think you
exactly
could
like
drive
that.
for?
How long do I
What's
think
your endurance? Yeah, what's
Am I
your
wearing a
driving
diaper?
endurance? Well, I mean, like you're Ubering. How long you got? You
I
can
mean,
stop and pull off and go to the bathroom.
Have you been on a stream with me? I said for 30 minutes I gotta go pee. I peed 3 times to play Indiana Jones. Play the tutorial. I had to pee 3 times in that game.
You know what I would do? I would get a standing desk for my car. I would be a stand driver.
You know what, Andy?
Stand driver.
Andy, hold that thought,
Oh
ladies
God.
and gentlemen. Of course, because this
Am I a
is,
part of the
This
Yeah,
is
you're
the Kind of Funny
getting- you're getting
podcast, folks, where each and every week 3, sometimes 4 best friends gather around this table, each bringing topics or grievances for your viewing pleasure. If you guys like what we do, please consider supporting us over on the Kind of Funny membership on Patreon or YouTube, where you get all our shows ad-free, watch us record them live, and break the desk like Mike's Bigfoot just did.
Jesus.
Hey, if you got no bucks to give, no problem. You guys can watch us every week. All of our stuff's free on YouTube and on podcast services. But hey, tell a friend and maybe share it with your mom. Thank you to our Patreon producers, James Hastings, Casey Andrew, and Nathan Lamoth. And today we're brought to you by Imperial and Aura Frames, but we'll tell you about that later. Mike and I are the glue here. Okay, we're always here. We don't leave.
Always
Okay.
here. Here at
We're
8
not
a.m.
going to
in the morning.
Japan. We're not going to Texas. We're not flying. We're not having breakfast burrito. We're not going to New York. Just working out of New York for a month, getting engaged and all
You
that
don't
stuff.
think we don't want to have Kind of Funny New York, but we work out in New York
You
for a
know,
couple of months?
we're not coming back after 3 months being gone and bringing people frozen fucking bagels as thanks for holding down the fort, Mike and Nick.
Yeah.
A lot of people
Okay.
getting attacked over me.
So today I go, Kevin had a great idea. I say, hey, what should we talk about on the podcast today? And Kevin goes, hey, you should ask Roger if he's not too busy, if he could be on the podcast because he just got engaged. Wouldn't that be
Beautiful.
fun for you to have a one-on-one or like a 2-on-1 with Roger? Because Mike could be there too and complain about how Roger's now leaving him. Mm-hmm. And I said, that's a great idea. And I asked Roger, and I go, I don't have time.
Don't have time. That's what he said. I don't have time.
And I look at Mike, and Mike goes, yeah, you just got big time. He just big timed you.
You just witnessed that,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I walk over, I shit you not, Andy. I walk over to Tim. And I go, Tim, can you believe that? Roger didn't want to talk about this incredible, probably the most important thing that's ever happened in his life, aside from meeting me and Mike.
Yeah.
Of
which
course.
is like number 1, getting
This
engaged
is
to Leanne's
ranked
in
4.
number
I'd say
2.
top 5. Yeah.
And I go, Tim, can you believe that? We're going to have to talk to Roger about this engagement on another podcast. And he goes, oh, I'm not going to be on that podcast either.
Damn. What does he got going on?
Big time.
It's double big time, man.
I'm tired of it.
You're getting
Okay?
double big time.
No, it's triple big time, Andy, because you came back last week.
What did I do?
Didn't say a thing to me.
Didn't even
I walk
check
in, I
on
say,
him.
hey, Andy, I miss you so much. How was Japan? And you went like this and then proceeded to slowly lift your desk in my face. So now I'm just having a conversation like that. This is what I see, chat. This is all I know of Andy. If I had to pick him out of a lineup, I'd say, excuse me, could you obscure his face and just show me his crotch and ass and his pants? I'm getting big time, and I don't like it.
You didn't
Me
even.
and Mike don't like
You
it.
wouldn't have even thought that it was a big deal had Mike not fucking open up his
Yeah.
yapper.
We don't like getting big time right now.
I start lifting the desk, and Mike goes, "No, no. You've been gone forever. Don't fucking big time us and stand up." And I don't even know how those things are related. That's not even a thing.
We want to see your face. We want you to acknowledge us because we're your friends and family. And we missed you. You've been gone for 3.5 weeks. Okay, I don't even know what day you were gone, but you've been gone for a long time.
It was
okay?
almost 2 weeks. Which is the amount of time you were gone for because you got sick and won't go to a fucking doctor. That's my grievance.
Okay, you can air your grievance.
My
once it
goddamn
gets time.
grievance.
It's that time. Yeah,
That's a different episode. It's a different episode.
No, we can talk about that right now. This is
We're
an airing of grievances.
We're airing
This is
grievances.
the Festivus episode.
I wanted to, before we quickly got away from the Uber talk.
Oh yeah.
First Uber driver, really lovely, really like just energetic. Was like, man, it's cold out here. It's so freaking cold. I had the window down the whole time, so I was like, I don't know what that was
Okay.
about. And then
Was he asking you to raise the window?
I don't know. I have
must have
no
been,
idea.
right?
No, he had his window.
Where do we
open.
fall
Okay.
on that? Can I just lower the window? Do you check in with them?
I always,
Where do we fall
I'll
on
mention
windows?
it. I'll be like, hey, I'm gonna lower. Is it cool if I'll do that? Is it
Okay,
cool?
you'll get one of those.
Yeah, is it
Okay.
cool?
Well-
But what I wanted to say real quick was, you know how for years and years, around the sort of start of Uber, every conversation on every podcast was, I don't want to talk to the driver.
Yeah.
Let me let you know without being verbal that
Yeah.
I'm not in a talking mood. I'll just put a little message, just be like, I'm a silent person. Drivers, Mike is going to be the reason why drivers will institute that for themselves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm a quiet driver. I
Yes.
don't want to talk.
Like, how long until Mike gets in an Uber and starts talking, and the Uber driver hits that little button like in limousines, and the window just goes up?
Here's the thing: the moment you turn and say good morning,
Oh,
I've
it's
already
over.
got you. You
It's
know what I mean?
over.
Like,
He's in.
You've already been wrapped up in my web.
You
because
let the
I'm coming.
virus in.
So, like, for me, I love talking to the Uber drivers. I love it. I will say, this morning had a beautiful Uber driver. Didn't want to talk, but he was playing holiday music. Got me in
Love
the fields,
that.
which I really
I
love.
love
I like
that.
that.
Then my second Uber driver, we chopped it up the whole time.
Of course.
You know what I mean? I'm steering conversations, asking about his family. He's got 2 daughters here in the Bay. One's going to get their MD. Other one's working for a salon. It's a beautiful story.
Wow.
He's single, currently talking with a lady.
Ready to
I'm like, you
mingle.
know, like this is life. This is my life,
Sure.
Ready, and I
Yeah.
love it.
Sure. Yeah.
So, Mike, let me ask you this, because I've been thinking lately
Yeah.
about giving in to the machines
Okay.
and signing up for the beta for WAYMO, the autonomous cars. You can do that, and you can just sign up and you can start doing them like they're Uber in San Francisco. I
course,
think they
yeah.
can leave San Francisco, but I don't know how far they can go.
Okay.
Let's
'Cause
find out.
I mean, I was having a conversation.
Fucking ping in to see where it goes.
So we could. I mean, what I really want is what I'd love is to get them for the airport, but I don't think they're allowed at SFO yet. Because that's the one
They'd be
time
freaking-
in the day
Oh,
that I
man.
just don't want to talk to anyone. Is like 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning. You're trying to make an early flight.
If I was a Waymo, I'd be the most panicked Waymo ever. Like trying to look for like a play. Is this the wrong drop, the wrong terminal? Like I'd be the most scared Waymo robot ever. Yeah.
I have had 2 experiences so far where I had one just go freak on me. Where I was like here and it almost hit me, and I was like, whoa, that's fucking crazy. And then a lot of them just stop in the middle of the road, and then they have to have the person come and like restart them.
That's what happened to me this morning, actually.
Is that what
Oh.
happened?
So he dropped me off in the alley, and it's enough for like 2 cars, maybe 1.5. And one person to our left was completely stopped in like a loading bay. And then a Waymo was in front, just locked in. And so my guy dropped me off. Then another semi came behind him
Yeah, now he's
and just started laying on the horn.
still-
And the Waymo was in full freak mode of like, I'm not moving. We're locked in. No one in the car.
Whoa.
No one getting picked up. And I walked away and the horn was still blaring.
That's freaky.
They are not happy with the WAYMO.
I had a guy, I went to a holiday party on Saturday night, and first off, getting the guy's car just reeks of that fake car smell.
Oh, I love
And
that.
he's blasting
I believe that.
some sort of like Christmas techno, and he is not talking to me. He's just like locked in, but he's got this like he's like really into his Tesla, that kind of guy. Like he bought the Tesla and then drives Uber to pay for the Tesla or whatever. But like he wants you to know the Tesla is the fucking bomb, and it was kind of bomby because it was fast as shit. But I was a little scared, and he's going around. I was like, I think he's going the wrong way. I don't think he's taking me to the right place, but whatever. And goes around, and then just stops the car and goes, okay, here we are. And I'm looking around. I'm like, I've been to this bar before.
Yeah.
We are nowhere near this bar. But I'm like,
what did he think?
He just was totally. I think he didn't want to turn on market, so he just kind of got me close and was like, and then acted like we were there.
I like that.
That
Just get me
happens-
close enough.
It
Yeah.
happens a lot whenever I'm going to the movie theater where, you know, if I'm Ubering to the AMC, whenever we do a showing at Metreon, I'll always get the question of like, is it cool if I drop you off? And I was like, yeah, of
How
course.
close? Yeah,
Of
exactly.
course.
I don't mind it. Just give me the option, you know, like, hey, I don't want to turn right because it's a lot of stuff there. Just can I drop you off here? And I'll be like, yeah, your car smells like a air freshener, so I'll get out too. Now I smell like the air freshener.
What happened to all those air fresheners you bought that one time, Mike?
Yeah, what'd you do with those?
They're in a black bag in my garage.
Oh,
Why?
Black
Just throw them
plastic
out.
bag.
yeah.
I have a fun one for us. We should do a stream one day where we all get in a WAYMO.
Yeah.
And we just put a ping and let's see how far it takes
I was
us. Let's just get
legitimately.
in the WAYMO and see where this takes us.
I'm not even kidding you. I was going to pitch that like
there's a-
immediately.
I think it's a fun idea. We should really try that.
I love it. I
Let's
mean,
see
they
if it
do.
will take us across the bridge.
I don't think they are allowed to go out of San Francisco. I know that now, but I don't know how far they can. I mean, you have to imagine they can go pretty far. Let's figure it out. I mean,
Let's
look,
do it.
the real question is, Mike, do you want to win a streaming award or do you not?
Exactly. Do I want to be at the Streamer Awards, Andy Cortez?
How long can
do
we- How long can we rent a Waymo
Before somebody comes
and exist in a Waymo?
Yeah.
Until they're like, you need to not be in here
Can we
anymore.
live in the Waymo?
Let's do it.
Can the
Let's do
Waymo
it.
just be our home?
We'll stop. We'll get fast food. We'll get food.
and we'll stay in the car. But then we'll tell her to go over here next and over here next.
We have to trade someone out, right? Because eventually you have to pee. So like eventually you go in there and then someone else gets in the Waymo and then you get, so you have, you know what I mean? The phone stays in there, but you can leave.
Oh.
And we see how long we can be in the Waymo before the Waymo company calls us and says you
Man.
got to give it back.
There's a lot of possibilities here.
I'm liking this. I think subs could drive, help us pay for the Waymo expense that we're
It keeps the engine going.
I mean, let's be real. We could have, this is a fun concept to spitball. We could have a sub tier where it's like, if you give us like $10,000, we'll
get
just
the
come to
Waymo.
you.
Oh,
Take the Waymo to you.
we'll go
take the
stream
Waymo
over
to
there.
you. We'll figure it out.
That's pretty
You're in
neat.
Toronto? Let's go.
That's a good idea.
Get me in the Waymo.
Let's look at let's look up this Waymo thing. Maybe before the holidays. Maybe we got 2 weeks left. Maybe next week.
Okay.
Mike, Andy, and Nick holiday special in a Waymo.
Damn,
Whatever.
that could be really, really
That
awesome.
could be fun.
I would love that.
Okay, I'm
'Cause
going to put it on the
clamoring-
books. We're going to figure this out.
I'm clamoring to take one.
Okay. I hope it goes really fast and we panic.
No,
That's
they
what
go
I'm
very,
hoping
very
for.
slow.
No, they're very careful.
I've had a couple
Yeah.
people, I have had a couple of my friends who are, it's like pros and cons, obviously, right? Like it is nice to have a human being there. So you're like, oh, can you do this or whatever and shift around it. But he was like, you do feel very safe in them because you forget how erratic humans drive versus like the precision of an autonomous vehicle. He was like, you actually feel very safe. They go very slowly and they like,
You don't think
and they
this
don't do
thing's
anything
getting on the
illegal.
highway?
What's that?
This thing's not getting on the highway?
I think they're
Yeah,
allowed
they
to
get on the
now.
highway.
Okay, because we're going across the bridge.
I mean, yeah.
Here's what I always wonder is like, yes, of course, humans I think are more erratic and more unpredictable, but there's also, what I need is some sort of hologram human to be in the driver's
Johnny
seat
Cab.
to give me the wave.
You need Johnny Cab. You
Okay.
ever see Total Recall? Welcome to
Recall?
Johnny Cab.
Oh no!
Yes,
Oh.
yeah.
I just want somebody like, if I have my blinker on and I'm trying to get in front of it, will it slow down and be like, yeah, get the fuck in
I
there?
love when people
Oh,
do
I
yeah,
see. That's actually a really good point.
you know what I mean? Like,
Because you don't have that visual cue of being able to, like, what are you doing?
yeah.
Yeah, which is why I almost got,
MEICU.
it almost hit my car the other, like one of them did, because I wasn't sure if it was going to turn, and I just caught it on the wrong second, and it just fucking sped in front of me. I was like, bro, you almost took my fender off. I was about to get hot with it.
about to get hot with the Waymo.
You know?
Who's going to talk
What
We
were
were
you
about to
gonna
get
do?
uptight, you know?
You'll be up Johnny Cab.
So many comedians of mine have jokes. My friends have jokes about like yelling at one. My friend has a joke where she's like, I yelled at one for the longest time, and then I got an email being like, hey, can we use your video as a training session for the rest of the people. 'Cause people get hot with these things.
That's awesome. I signed up recently
Mhm.
for an exercise workout class revolving around basketball,
That's awesome.
and I went to my first class on Saturday.
Now,
Um,
okay, I have a
Don't
lot of
encourage
questions.
him.
No, I
It's
have a
gonna
lot
be
of
part of my
questions.
grievances. I'm already uptight.
What are you
Okay.
talking
I'm already
about?
uptight. Don't encourage him.
Because you didn't invite Mike.
Because I didn't get the formal invite.
Why didn't you? Oh, you didn't
Mike,
formally invite?
Mike, I would like you to be a part of this.
You didn't
That's
even
what I
think, did you
wanted.
even think to invite
I
Mike to
sent
this?
you the link.
A link.
What is
That's
that?
all I get.
What is that?
That's all I get.
You know
I
what
don't
the,
get
you know what a link
hey,
is?
Mike, this would be a lot of fun together. Sign up.
You know what a link is, Mike?
What's a
If I
link?
send you the link,
What's a link?
that is tantamount to me telling you about the party after the party happened already.
Exactly.
Oh, you didn't get an invite? You didn't go to the party, Mike? Oh, you would have loved this
Oh, I
party.
had so much fun on Saturday. I got to play basketball. Fuck it. I got a link.
I didn't know this was going to be part of the grievance, but we'll talk about it later. Then that's insane.
No, he tells about that.
When's
that's
the grievance session?
We're doing it now.
Yeah, we're airing this one now.
I'll tell you, I got a grievance. Can I
Okay.
bring one up?
Yeah, yeah.
I do want to hear about this basketball league because it sounds amazing.
Uh-huh.
But before we talk about this, it's a grievance that I've aired before, but I needed to say it.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't like when people get dogs that don't like me.
Let's air that.
Greg
grievance
keeps
out.
bringing Cole, and that dog fucking hates me.
cold as ice. What's up with this dog?
Ice
as
cold.
ice.
Cold as cold.
You don't think
cold
it'll
as
just take a while to warm up? Because
No.
well, here's the thing. You need to. The best thing, and it's mainly Greg's fault. It's his responsibility.
Yeah.
He needs to bring in treats for all of us.
Well, he
to
has a
hold.
bag of
Let's
treats on
fatten
his.
that dog up. Give it a bunch of treats.
He has a bag of treats on his desk
Does he?
that are for humans, not for dogs.
Oh, Cheez-Its.
He's got a
and
whole
Kevin tried some
cabinet.
of them earlier
Yeah.
today.
I didn't try it. I wasn't gonna get tricked by you. I
But-
very quickly assessed that they were dog treats.
When he was here last time,
Wait, Andy, this is a for real thing. Of like, I looked at this food on it. I was like, Nick, this is dog treats, right? And he's like, no,
Yeah.
they're people treats.
damn, almost got his ass.
Almost.
Because
could've
like
been funny.
the one time that Cole thought that all of us had food, then he was a little busy bee. He was walking around everywhere, looking at all of us, getting close to all
Well,
of
yeah,
us.
when Mike was defrosting the deep freeze bagel that Roger brought today, Cole was very pepped up. He was like, "Oh, what's going on? I love you guys."
What was up with this bagel? Did you like it?
Play the music. Let me air some.
It's the grievance music.
Let me air some grievances. We're gonna do it just like the weekend report. Okay, I'm gonna hit you with some lines.
Weekend report.
The Stu Gott's weekend update.
Oh,
Yeah, so give me some things so I can hit you some one-liners. Get a beat going on.
okay.
We're gonna air the Snowbike Mike 2024 grievances right now.
Damn.
I
And
respect
I'm
that right
I'm
behind
hitting
you.
everybody.
The fire, it looks like it's coming out of the ground.
Yeah, I like
You
that.
see that?
I like that.
It's so low. Oh,
Set the
Oh.
tone right, Andy. Set the tone.
Well, okay. Well, let me make a beat then.
I
Hold
like
on.
it. I like
Let
it.
me make a beat.
Nick,
make a beat.
while
Mike.
Andy finds the beat, I'll just set the stage.
Okay, give it to me.
Fuck!
Mike.
I just deleted the wrong file. I
That's what
deleted.
happens when you get these fancy dancy keyboards. We'll grievance.
Let me ask you this question, Mike.
We'll
Let me
grievance.
ask you this
Add
question.
it to the grievance.
What's my keyboard look
They
like?
say, what's just missing a couple of keys?
Oh.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
That's
get
track
a beat
one.
going.
What I deleted was you have Twitch Prime. That's what I deleted, Nick, by accident.
Well, we're gonna have to bring that back. 'cause we're
Really
gonna do that next week.
unfortunate for all of us. Okay, here we go.
Andy, do you still have your red one?
Yes, I do.
You
Give me
should
something
it to Nick.
smooth.
Just like you
You won't
take
give
the
it to me,
batteries
Kevin.
out.
That's grievance number 5.
Just take the
Save
batteries
it-
out.
save
Because I
it.
asked him, I said,
Grievance.
"Can I take this home with me?" He goes, "No, the C key doesn't work. You can't take it home." That was sick.
And
Yeah, it's
then
coming. It's coming together.
and that's
Yeah, let it cook. Nick,
Yeah,
it's the end of 2024.
we're almost there.
It's been 12 months, 365 days. And sometimes you got to look back and you got to let your friends know
Yeah.
where they fucked up. Okay? Because it can't always be high fives,
You fucked up.
hugs, and love.
You fucked up so
Sometimes
bad.
you're big time. And that's what we're going to talk about today.
Yeah.
Perfect example, Roger. You big time me and Nick. You brought in frozen bagels.
Mm-hmm.
What we're going to do with frozen bagels. Okay? What am I
good
going to do
point. It's a
with
good
a
point.
fucking frozen
Yeah.
bagel? Think 2 steps ahead.
2 steps
Maybe
ahead, Roger.
de-thaw them, fucking thaw them out, and then bring them in. Why, Nick? Because then I could eat the bagel.
Like, what do we have? What are we made of? Time? Do I have the ability to push my 2 fingers together and freeze time so I can wait for these fucking bagels to thaw out?
Do you think that Mike and Nick can sit here and just look at you and go, I'm busy?
Do you think that me and Kevin spent 2 hours talking about absolutely nothing today? And in that time, I could have thought out one of those bagels?
Roger's been gone for 3.5 months.
Yeah.
Okay? Working out of New York like he's some big shot.
Yeah,
Okay?
big shot.
Where the fuck have you been?
He's Harvey Specter from Suits. That's Roger Picorni right now.
The only thing he brings us back is bagels? I couldn't get an I Love New York t-shirt?
What about a picture of the Statue of Liberty?
How about a phone call?
How about a pin or a keychain for Christ's sake?
Something.
Where's
know?
the pin?
No,
Okay.
no,
Okay.
like at least I thought about all that stuff when
Mike.
I was in Japan.
You know what it smacks of, Mike?
Tell me.
It smacks of a dad that doesn't think about his kids when they're on a work trip and then goes, shit, I got to get them something. I got to bring them back something. Otherwise, they're not going to love
Let me give me
anymore."
this bricks of bread.
And you know what he found? He found a bag of bagels on the
Yeah.
side of the fucking road, frozen from the snow in New York right now. Took them, stuffed them in his bag, brought them back for us.
He's been gone for 3.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Similar to getting the Toyota Yaris, where he decided to never spend time with me ever again.
Now
All of a
this-
sudden, he decides to make the biggest jump in life that you could make.
Yep. Did he ask you if that was
Did
cool
he
with
check?
you?
Did he call me and check in?
it really is the most exaggerated form of the Yaris purchase. Like this is that times a million, you know?
This is as far as you can go.
Because it's going to be like less time with you.
Exactly.
Like
Yeah.
whatever there was barely, you know?
I mean, there's big timing and there's huge timing.
and that's,
and that's
a huge
huge time.
Stomach Mike comes up with fun ideas for us to spend time together.
Yep.
There's a girl on TikTok who's walking every single block of San Francisco. You think I'd like to do that with Roger? Get out on a Saturday morning, go see the city that
I would
we're
love
in.
to.
Most beautiful city in the world. Take a walk with my best friend, just talk about life. Big times. Not allowed to do it. Why? Because he's engaged now.
Yeah.
Okay? They're going to be spending time at the mall looking at fucking purses and shoes that they don't need to buy.
Yep. Hey, is that
Mike.
a Hallmark store? I'd love to walk in there.
Can we go to Cinnabon?
Yeah.
Let's find ourselves the last standing Bed Bath and Beyond and get beyond.
Hey, let's go to Pier 1.
What is it? I don't know, but it's imported.
I almost said Pier 9 because I wasn't sure what it was. I wasn't sure what it was.
Cost World Market or Cost Plus World Market.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable that he would do that to you.
So
It's crazy, Mike.
It's crazy that that's the vibe that we're getting
Yeah.
from Roger after 3.5 months of being away.
Now, on the flip side,
Okay.
we're wondering where the hell is Roger at
Yeah.
on our Saturday stream?
Mhm.
You know, he's still gone. He's gone. It's been 4 months since he's
Yeah.
been gone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then lo and behold, we hear the door opening. And who walks in?
Somebody's
Who
touching
is
the
it?
door.
Who walks in
Who is it?
with some damn horchata?
Yeah.
Roger Picorni
Roger
walks in.
Picorni.
Shocks us all, surprises us, but ruins a really important cutscene in Final Fantasy VII
Ruined
Rebirth. Chat was
a
so mad.
really
What is
The
with
chat
this?
was so mad. They were like, he walked in the wrong moment possible.
But see, that's we're cutting to the core of it now
Yeah.
with Roger.
Selfishness.
Is that you don't think
Yeah.
he knew that was what he was going to do? Like, that's a big time move right there, right?
He's got to be watching on his phone and
He
know
saw it on his
that
phone. He was
moment.
outside for 45 minutes with the horchata. How lukewarm was the horchata when it got to you?
It was pretty warm, actually.
That's
Yeah,
the
it was not
problem,
good.
Right? It was probably cool when he got it, and then he waited an hour just to interrupt that one cutscene to let you guys know who you are, put you in your places, right?
You didn't like
Big
it?
time. No, it wasn't good.
You didn't like the horchata?
No, wasn't pleased.
I had a good taste with it.
Okay.
no,
Good
Andy.
cinnamon.
As we continue, as we continue along with the big time grievances. Okay, I got a grievance from Mike.
Hit me.
You're gone.
Is this something we're going to hear after a word from our sponsors?
You know what? Let's hear it from our sponsors right now, ladies and gentlemen.
This episode is brought to you by Imperial. Imperial is a complex, challenging, feature-rich action RPG. In a far-flung corner of the galaxy, an expedition arrives on a hitherto unexplored planet to find a colossal monolith built by a lost civilization. There are no more ruins. The monolith is filled with danger, and the expedition is ill-equipped to unearth the secrets within. All eyes turn towards an elite mercenary who may succeed where all others have failed. Venture inside the monolith and face the automatons that yet remain, remnants of the impossibly ancient civilization that built this unknowable structure. Survive and uncover revelations that transform our understanding of humanity itself. Imperial features a memorable cast of characters with personal quest lines and multiple endings for each one. Of course, you can unlock new abilities to personalize your playstyle and upgrade and modify the loot that you find. Your only hope of victory lies in mastering a unique and complex combat system, so get on it. You can wishlist Imperial now on PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. Wishlist Imperial today. This episode's brought to you by Aura Frames. Isn't it funny how the people we love most are often the hardest to shop for? Luckily, there's one gift that everyone on your list is sure to enjoy: an Aura digital picture frame. Aura frames make it incredibly easy to share unlimited photos and videos directly from your phone to the frame. And when you give an Aura frame as a gift, you can personalize and preload it with a thoughtful message and photos using the Aura app, making it an ideal present for long-distance loved ones. Greg, Kevin, and a ton of people at Kinda Funny are obsessed with their Aura frames. It takes about 2 minutes to set up a frame using the Aura app. That means you'll be able to easily add all the photos of the new memories that you will create this holiday season. Save on the perfect gift by visiting auraframes.com to get $35 off Aura's best-selling Carver matte frames by using promo code KINDAFUNNY at checkout. That's AURA frames.com, promo code KINDAFUNNY. This deal is exclusive to listeners, so get yours now in time for the holidays. Terms and conditions apply. auraframes.com, promo code KINDAFUNNY.
All right, Andy.
Put the beat back on.
You're gone for a day. Not even 24 hours, right?
2-4.
I'm streaming with Mike.
Streaming.
And I say, Mike, if you had to pick between me or Andy,
Yep.
for like, who would you pick? And Mike doesn't even think about it. He goes, I pick Andy.
Yep.
It's a good clip.
And it was...
The funniest part was you saying, you know what, I respect you more.
I mean, it was honest, right? It was an honest moment. But don't think he wasn't trying to put me in my place.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I'm big time.
Yeah.
I just got big time.
Big time.
Everybody's big time, and it's a big time
crazy.
world. You know,
I walk in today, Greg's head to toe in red. You don't think that's a power move?
Big time.
Just a god awful red he's wearing.
You know why you wear red? You get looked at.
Yeah.
Big time.
To take attention away from the little guy that dressed in earth tones.
Let's talk about some more grievances that we got to air.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
saving the best for last.
Okay.
We save it for last.
Okay.
Chris Anka,
Yeah.
our third.
Yep.
Okay. What's a triangle, Andy?
2 3
strongest
points.
shape in the world,
Fucking yeah.
strongest structure. on
And
the
what
planet.
happens
Yep.
when you take away one
Circle,
of those
square.
points?
You take away a leg, it all comes crumbling down,
Some-
mate.
Comes a line.
Yeah,
You know where that line leads you to? Defeat.
and you're crossing the line. You know,
Exactly. And he crossed the line. Okay?
in what
Chris
way?
Anka crossed the line by leaving me and Nick in the war zone alone. What do you think we're going to do? Find another carry that can put up with our bad skills?
Yeah.
Our poor communication?
We don't want that. That took forever to find one of those.
We needed that.
We're not going to find that again.
Who are we going to call?
Mike made Kevin.
We don't know
SpaceX. He made SpaceX be the Moosh, and SpaceX just went quiet for a second and then left the game. That's how stressful it is to play games with us.
Do the podcast listeners know what the moosh is?
They got to know what the Moosh is. by now.
They know what the,
They can't. They couldn't
know
possibly.
what the moosh
They
is.
don't. They couldn't possibly know.
They just have to accept that they now know what the moosh is, and you just say, yeah.
Yeah, it's just the
Live it.
Moosh is the Moosh.
Okay, but like this isn't a elementary school test where somebody used context clues to find out what
Yeah.
that is.
Yes.
You have to explain what the moosh is.
Well, the live chat knows, so I feel like the audience knows.
Kenny
So
G in the live chat
80
says we
people
know.
in the live chat or 20 people in the live chat are not
it's
the
21 because Langley's in the YouTube chat.
Oh,
Yes.
gotcha.
What other grievances would you like to air?
I'd like to air agreements against him.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many bomber jackets can one man have?
How many bomber jackets can one man have?
mean?
Okay.
Did it work in my favor today when I walked in and I needed a brown jacket to look like Indiana Jones because Mike told me to buy a costume and I forgot to buy a costume?
Yeah. It was
Yeah,
on the
it worked real
calendar,
well.
but yeah.
I put this jacket on and it smells like comforting, like saddlewood, like some sort of like leather oaky thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what is this life that Tim's like living when I don't know about it? Where are you going? Where you putting smell nice on? What's happening here? No more bomber jackets for him until he tells me the truth.
Oh, I thought you had the answer. You were asking yourself as well.
Where's he
know.
going?
Oh, okay.
Where's he going?
A lot of unaccounted for hours. Andy? Let's get to Andy. Okay? Talk about the real grievances that we need to air.
Let's go.
Looking back on 365, 12 months. You know, where'd you big time me and Nick?
7-Eleven.
Okay?
Yeah.
Start thinking about it in your head right now.
Yeah,
'Cause
we don't
got
have
a lot
it.
to
We
talk
haven't thought about it at all. We don't know the answer to it. You answer it big time.
Okay, well, first off, to get back
Yeah.
to the basketball thing,
Yeah.
Big time us.
I sent you a link.
Did you write, I would like to do this with you?
Okay, why do you need to be asked like I'm courting you?
You don't have to call. It's better than just, you can't just send a link to a man.
If I send a link and it said, I think I'm thinking about doing this, like, then you say, okay, cool, yeah, let's do it. You know?
People send me links all the time, though, but they never do it. I send Mike links all the time to shit we were supposed to make you do. Just horribly.
He sent so many.
Just
And you know what?
humorous
I
anecdotes.
protect you. I shield you from that. Okay?
You know what I
He
sent
tried
Mike?
to tie a hot dog to your waist
belly button
and make you
and
bite
make you
into
put
a
it in
hot
your mouth.
dog. What did I do? Took a bullet for you.
He
Stood in
made me
front
do
of
it. He made me do it.
Well, only because I declined. You were gonna let it happen. You were gonna let it happen. There was no situation where Mike was saying, "No, we can't have him do that." This was like this is what you do.
We need to make Andy do the thing where he grabs on your waist upside down and you cartwheel together.
No,
He sent me things where you wouldn't even know how your body would be in a position.
I see,
and
we gotta make
I
Andy do
shield you from it.
Yeah.
I mean, well, okay, thank you for that, but
Thank you.
I don't really see any other situation where a big timing could have occurred.
Well, yeah, you laced up your shoes and you had fun in the gym.
It's a
What
good
did
time.
you do in the gym?
Did you really want Mike to go?
It's an invite to Mike and Blessing.
Or not me?
Well,
What about Roger?
Roger could go too.
What about Cool G?
I didn't invite Cool
You're
G.
you're big time. A lot of people here.
I mean, it's just a random link. I don't know what you want.
So wait, okay.
Am I supposed to send out a card? What?
Explain to me what this is then.
Yeah,
Is
tell
it
us
like,
what
because
it is.
I imagine it's like basketball camp, but for adults.
It kind of is, yeah.
That's pretty fucking cool.
I got algorithmed.
Oh, sad.
Okay. But like in
and-
a good way, right?
Yeah, and decided to join and showed up, and it's at a indoor gym, and it's a bunch of 30-something-year-olds just there to work out. And
It's so fun.
But you got a basketball and you're doing dribbling drills and you're, pass out to him and run out and guard them and, all
Is there a
sorts of
coach?
Yeah, there's like a guy running it all and we're all kind of like going in circles, little like, all right, group 2, you go over there. Group 3, you're doing layups or whatever. And then like it breaks it down in quarters. And at the very, very end, I was exhausted. It was like a fucking really tiring workout.
Yeah.
And by the end of it, the guy was like, hey, so like what made you want to join? Like it's your first week, right? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, I just hate going to a gym. I'd rather, put a basketball in my hand. That's the workout. And he was like, that's why I started this. Great. Like that's exactly why I'm here. It's a
So
good
much better.
fucking time.
So much better.
So much better.
It sounds crazy innovative, but it's like very simple but crazy innovative, right? Like I see people go to the gym. You hear people doing you're on the fucking machines or whatever, and that just sounds horrible. Because I've been thinking, I'm like, I'm gaining a little bit of weight.
But you
gotta
get
go do
bored.
something. It's just boring,
Yeah.
right? But you love playing basketball, and you need a group of people to play basketball. Do you actually scrimmage at the end of it?
Not officially. That's not a part of it
Yeah,
because there's like, you never know how many people are going to sign up for certain classes or whatever.
sure.
But at the end of it, because there was still time allotted to whatever this gym is, they're like, all right, let's run forward or whatever. So we just like played a bit of a pickup game. But I just need that as the method. I need that as the medium to bring the fitness to me because I don't.
No,
Adult
that's why.
basketball practice.
That's why I still to this day, not that much, but do jujitsu because it's so much more fun than doing any sort of thing else. It's like you get to talk to people. You have a group of people that you've known for years. It's a great workout. Sometimes you tear your shoulder. It's not a big deal.
Sometimes you do.
3 dudes on a podcast getting out there.
Yeah.
What are you
Go
doing?
and play sports.
Yeah. What'd you do?
I had intramural soccer.
Oh, why'd you quit that
softball.
though?
Well, it's too cold. See, last year we did volleyball during this time.
But Mike, what
We
if
didn't think about that.
Mike?
And now they're back.
What if there was an activity you could do with your best friend Andy that's indoors in on a basketball court?
Yeah, what
would
if
you
I got
would
a-
you click on that link?
Yeah, what if I had a new message, though? What if the message said, hey, I'd love to do this with you?
A little, just make me feel special.
A little,
You know,
hey, you're my homie. You know what I mean? That's all.
you know.
I don't think. I don't know why you can't just be like, yeah, I probably should do that.
One day I'm going to die. You're going to regret not
You're-
sending me
you're
that.
gonna be.
I can hear his heart trying to beat right now.
One day
You
one day Mike's going to die and you're going to say,
Oh my
man,
God, Mike.
wish I sent that to him.
Can I be real with you?
Yeah, tell me.
I was at Starbucks maybe like a week and a half ago. I think it was like over Thanksgiving, and D got for the first time like an iced chai latte, and she drinks stuff fast. If it's sugary, she'll drink it down fast, which used to be a problem because she'd drink really hot shit fast and burn her mouth like a child with pizza. She was just always burn. I'm like, stop drinking it so
Just
fast.
get excited.
She's
Yeah,
like, I can't.
I get excited too. Yeah.
She drank this chai latte, this iced chai latte, and like lickety split, and starts like shaking a little bit. And she goes, "Oh my God, how does anyone drink these?" And I said,
told
"Well,
her.
Mike drinks 3 a day,
Mike in
minimum
Vegas.
2, minimum 2."
Where Tim
Mike
looked at
go
him and was
back
like,
to
"You're
back."
done with that already? What the
Dude, it's so
fuck?
fast. It's so
you
fast.
just got
I don't
that."
think they give you that much in there, though. I think it's mostly ice.
A lot of ice. 50-50 blend, though.
So, are you now going to go play basketball with Andy? Because it sounds really fun.
It does sound like a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like it's a lot of
Can we move the gym closer to me?
Where's the gym?
Where's the gym?
Is it in the
it's
city?
it's more like in the city. Yeah.
Okay, that's not bad though. I think it's easy to park at now, man. Everything's Uber and shit.
No, but here's the thing, Mike.
Like a
Check
Waymo.
this, Mike. Check this out. In the city, hooping happens,
Open happens.
and then little spices afterwards.
we
Think about
reward
that.
ourselves with spices.
Think about that.
So what days are you guaranteeing? What days are you
Well,
locking
I
in?
mean, I don't know. It depends on whatever is on the calendar.
Okay.
So I have this Saturday already selected.
You're a Saturday guy.
Well, I'd like to be other days too, but
Okay.
I never know with our work schedule because I think the weekdays go like this, Nick. 6:30 a.m. Crazy. That's fucking crazy. Or I think like 5:30 p.m.
Yeah,
And I never know with the podcast
it's
or
a
with
little early to get to the city from here.
and you
by
know,
5:30.
Yeah, it's a good on a weekday. It's a good 35-minute, 40-minute drive.
See, my classes start at 6:15, which is just late enough.
Yeah.
So that when I don't go, I'm like, you are bitching out.
Yeah.
You are definitely wussing out on this one. I've had moments where I'm like, I'll call D. I'll be like, I don't know, but I don't know if I get to class because there's some traffic, and it'll be like 5:50, and I'll be pulling close to class at like 6 o'clock, and I have 15 minutes to just sit, and I'm like, I don't got time. I can't do this. I'm already late. They're gonna be warming up already. It's bad.
It was a really damn good work. I'm sore shit right now. It was definitely like.
Do you think if you did that 3-4 times a week, you'd just be oof.
Oh yeah,
cut.
for sure.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
Especially-
This is what we should do. How do we commit to fitness in 2025? What do we need to do? Because I need to be like, I'm turning 45 in January, and I want to be able to see my abs for the first time, just one time in my
love
life.
that.
How do we do it?
What is it? What do you need? What do you need?
I probably need Roger to not bring me fluffy little cinnamon buns midway through a stream.
Big time in them.
I need. What I'll tell you what I need. A fucking flip phone, so I'm not ordering reduced fat
Yes.
Cheez-Its on Uber. Which, by the way, here's the thing. When are we gonna? Tim's not on the show.
Yeah.
Hopefully, he's working on sponsorships.
Grievances. Why didn't you get a sponsorship, Tim?
Air's one. Do your shot.
With how many ads I'm hearing about Cheez-Its,
Okay.
where's our sponsorship?
They got money. They got money to burn.
Like they're advertising the Lebitard show all the day
They do.
or all the damn time.
They do.
They're
We-
sponsoring segments.
Here's my pitch to Cheez-Its. And you guys tell me if this is crazy or just crazy enough to work. Hey, Mr. Cheez-It, it's me, Tim Geddes. We have a bunch of people here who love your products. Chief among them, Andy Cortez, Nick Scarpino, and Greg Miller, who loves the Cheez-Its. He likes the spicy ones, hot.
He
and spicy.
does.
They used to be called
They
Tabasco.
changed them, yeah.
They lost their sponsorship with Tabasco. It's not a big deal.
IP,
It was a big
sort of
falling
thing.
out. It's annoying. But we have this amazing Let's Play room. What would it take to fill it with Cheez-Its?
Yeah. I love that idea. I love
Wait,
that
hold on.
idea.
Like, are you saying metaphorically, like
No, I mean like Scrooge McDuck
Fill it with
We make a little
Cheez-Its.
pen and you fill it
Smaug
up
the
to, like,
dragon.
to eyeballs with spicy Cheez-Its.
I love this idea.
I mean, so we already have ant problems kind of here,
But
right?
these are dry, and the ants it'll suffocate them.
Oh,
Yes, the ants can't handle it.
gotcha. The lack of moisture,
yeah,
really.
it'll just suck it. It'll make them up like little dried prunes.
Okay, gotcha. I mean, I doubt that any of that ever happens. What I just want is essentially like
Them to give us money and Cheez-Its.
just like
That'd be cool.
Let us.
Yeah, but you're trying to get healthy, trying not to order a bunch of cheese.
Well, now I'm not on the topic of health, and I'm just like I
Oh.
want Cheez-Its.
Yeah, now I'm just snacky.
Like,
right?
what sales team, obviously we're with the Roost and our sales team deals with certain clients or whatever.
Yeah.
What sales team is everybody at Metallark Media where
How do we
Levitard
get
is?
'em
How are they on,
come?
like talking to Cheez-Its?
Do you want to hear the most Stugatz thing I've ever done
Sure.
in like the last week? Mike and I played Indiana Jones. Wrapped at 3 o'clock on the dot. Gives us about 10 minutes before we need to be on set to kind of like be in place, right? So I was like, I'm kind of hungry, but I'm trying to eat butter. And I look over.
Trying to
and
eat
of course-
butter?
Better. Butter. I look
Freudian
over and of
slip.
course there's just a half a Pizza Hut personal pizza just sitting there. And so without even thinking, I start eating the first slice. And I finish the slice. And then it occurs to me that I should probably ask Tim if I can eat some of his pizza. So instead of copying to the fact that I already ate one, I said, "Hey Tim, is that pizza over there like available for people to eat?" And he goes, "Yeah, go for it." And I was like, "Oh, okay, good. It looks real crunchy and buttery."
You already had one.
I already had it. Yeah, I already ate one slice.
Pretty sure it was Cool Greg's. Like he gave it
Was
to
it?
Cool Greg. Yeah.
Oh,
He
fuck,
ate
that's
the
even
other
worse.
slice.
That's even worse.
Yeah.
So, airing a grievance.
Yeah, you guys can turn on me
Play
if you
more.
want.
More
'Cause-
beats. Yeah,
Because here's my thing.
Sure.
Okay.
Wait, how did committing to fitness just end with like, well, we would
Yeah,
like,
we have
we would
no
like
commitment to
infinite-
fitness here
Okay,
at all.
Cheez-Its. Why don't we all just start doing it with Ozempic? Let's just do it, guys. You know what I
Dude,
mean?
I want to do Ozempic and steroids.
Back-
And age like TRT.
Yep.
I mean, I think you have
There
to
we
do
go.
them together,
You gotta
right?
do them
And
both.
cocaine. Because here's the thing with the commitment to fitness.
Yeah. Commit to fit.
Commit to fit. Yeah.
KF.
Commit
to
fist.
fit.
Commitness.
Commit to fit.
Commit to fit.
Here's my thing about committing to get fit. I've already been doing somewhat of an unofficial intermediate
Fasting.
fasting. Is that
Sure.
what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, you look good.
Look great.
You do look good.
No, but is
We
the word
talked about you.
intermediate?
Yeah, intermediate. Yeah.
Intermediary?
No. That's the
Intermediate
person that
fasting.
comes in and
Isn't it intermittent?
That's it.
that is, you're right.
God, I knew it. I fucking knew it.
What did you
Stop
say?
committing to
I
being
said
wrong.
I said intermediate and intermittent.
Yeah, you're right.
Intermittent
Kevin's
is
right.
Feels right.
I knew
What?
it.
Do you
God.
think about how many things we said wrong when Kevin wasn't here for 10 weeks?
God. We'll catch you up on all that probably later on. Intermittent fasting.
Intermittent fasting.
Yeah, right.
That's the hard one.
So I do 16 hours without food.
Okay.
16.
16 hours without food.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I don't always abide by it, right? But it's I'm noticing like a change where I'm not eating as late,
Mhm.
and when I do, I won't eat the next day until 3 or 4 or whatever.
Right.
And that sucks, but I'm trying to do it. And sometimes I'll do 12 hours. Sometimes I just break and I'm like, all right, it's 9:30 a.m.
Sure.
and I'm fucking hungry. But that combined with a really, really hard workout a week, in addition to just trying to walk more. It's really just about walking, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You look at the cavemen, they walked. They were in shape,
They walked.
you know? You look at Jesus Christ, great abs.
Walked.
Walking all over
Lifted
the
wood
place.
constantly, walking
God,
all over the place.
carpenter.
Only eating fish. Pescatarian.
I mean, yeah, that is it. Yeah, that's a good call.
Think about it, right?
The diet definitely
do
matters.
you think Jesus Christ of Nazareth, do you think he's fucking eating Cheez-Its all goddamn night
No,
long
not
before
a
he
chance.
eats?
There's not
No,
a chance.
dude. Water, wine, fish, and then lifting heavy wood like when they had to do the 300 workout for that movie.
Exactly. There
Look
he
at
is.
that
Thank you
sexy
for bringing up the
motherfucker.
image.
Him right
That's our
there.
Christ, man.
Yeah,
that's our
that's-
savior right there, Jesus Christ.
So I think when it comes to, if I could combine that with getting a decent workout, I think I'll
It's jacked.
probably have a 6-pack by February or something.
You being serious?
Maybe.
2 months.
Well, I'll come back from Christmas vacation with a lot of food in
We're
my
gonna be
belly.
tummy. We're gonna be have some tummy.
You have
Damn,
60 days to turn it around, though. January and end of February.
that's tough.
60
That's a
days?
real quick turnaround.
I've had
Maybe by Halloween.
by October.
10 months.
Yeah.
Can
like
you
that.
commit by picking a costume that would show off those abs?
I was just thinking that. Jesus Christ.
dress up
Oh,
as
And
Jay-Z.
dude.
Yeah, if you let
That's
your
a
hair grow
great.
out, I think you can make it work.
That's beautiful.
I have the John Wick wig.
That's a great idea for a costume.
I like
And the great part about it is not offensive at all to people. You're not gonna get any shit on Twitter for that with the people that follow you.
You're so right.
Oh my
You're so
God.
right. Yeah, so that's my commit to fit.
Okay.
What's your commit to fit, Mike?
Your commit to fit is going to be you want to get fit by October next year, so you can wear a Jesus Christ.
Well, we'll see.
Costume.
It's like how you said you're gonna do a backflip, and that's coming up in.
Well, a lot of people are saying could happen.
it's coming up like next week or something like that.
It's 3 weeks.
Be
from now.
prepared.
How much time have you
Be
put into that,
prepared.
Mike?
A lot of visualization.
Can I air a grievance right now?
Andy played.
Oh, okay.
Mike, sometimes you get my hopes up for shit.
Yep.
And then you don't put any effort into it.
Nick, I want you to know if you bring me a mat, you go get me a mat.
You want me to get you a tumble mat?
You just give me a tumble mat in this office, I'll do a backflip.
Okay.
Boom. Fucking land.
Nick, he's doing that thing that you just complained
I'm
about
just-
again.
I'm
He's
like-
Because he
giving you
knows that
hope.
I'm lazy and I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
give
yeah.
up. He knows
I'm
that I
just
don't
saying-
like shit in the studio.
Yeah.
He is
Yeah, that was his
How are we gonna do
maneuvered
it?
me.
What are we gonna do with this tumble mat?
That's like him saying, "Hey, get me 5 sets of golf clubs that I can store behind the set."
Now that wasn't
Hey,
me.
we
that
asked you,
wasn't
and
me.
you said yes.
That wasn't
right,
me.
Andy?
That was these
We
two.
looked at him and we said, "Hey, can we leave it here?"
That-
And you were like, "Yeah, it's fine."
wasn't
And then
me.
what happened? 2 months
At one
later,
point I thought-
Andy, play the music. Play the
Yeah,
music.
Yeah,
yeah.
the grievance.
That's it. This is what it's for.
I can hear
This is what it's
grievance.
for.
Let's hear the
grievance.
Let him hear it.
Let's hear the
Let him get it
grievance.
out.
Let's hear
Now
the
Andy has to
grievance.
call me, and I have to remotely open my garage. It's not cool.
Wait, are you still sharing the clubs with him?
Yeah.
I mean,
How many
you
times
always
do y'all
share the
use that?
club.
We got to get that out more. We got to put those in the trunk of your car. We got to go every
Well, that
weekend.
was the hope for this. We're hoping to go this Sunday.
You just got to commit to 2 o'clock is fine.
I don't want to golf late, Nick. That's my problem.
It's only 9.
I don't want to golf.
What's
at-
late?
7 in the morning. Let's do it.
Late is for me. Here's the thing.
But
You
what's-
go golf.
yeah.
That's 3.5, 4 hours, and that's pretty much all of the day.
So if I said, Andy, meet me there at like 10.
That's beautiful.
Okay.
He wants
9
that.
beautiful, 8 beautiful.
8?
I'm totally down to get up. Hell, oh
How are
yeah.
you getting up that early?
When I've golfed with my brother, like we'd golf like at 7:30
how are you?
a.m.
How are you like coherent at that time?
Well, I'm
I don't
not.
enjoy anything at 8 o'clock.
I'm not. I'm on like
Nobody's
5 hours
happy to be
sleep, but
there.
you just
At that time.
yeah.
But why do we all pretend like doing anything that early in the morning?
After about
physically
the 4th
sucks, and it
hole,
doesn't
after you
suck?
got some fresh air, a Red Bull,
Got some sun
couple
on your
of
face.
swings, you feel better.
Yeah.
But you're always
But it
going to be
takes a while.
salty. You're going to be salty for those first.
Yeah,
ones.
yeah, everybody's salty about it.
Not if you let me sleep till 11 and I meet you at 2 o'clock.
No, but there's something
about.
about
Makes
being
sense,
at there's something so calming and soothing, Nick, that even no matter what mood you're on or what mood you're in, when you're out there and you see the vista and you smell the green grass,
He had it.
and the leaves are rustling. It's like, oh, this like I am existing right now, you
Yeah.
know, and it really turns around the mood. It makes you kind of wake up, and plus, I'm hitting the ball so good right now. This is the best golf I've ever played in my life.
I'm going to need you to book it. Book it this Saturday.
Here's my grievance with a lot of local golf courses.
Yeah, great golf.
I love it.
Because we look at a lot of these places, and this is another big factor to me wanting to be a morning golfer. You look at a lot of these places, and they say golf cart not included. Totally fine, right? I'll rent one. How much to rent a golf cart? And the big issue that a lot of these courses have, they are first come, first serve.
Mm-hmm.
So when people come to golf in the morning, they're pretty much all gone by around 12:30 or 1. And so you're left with that one. It's like, well, shit, this 3.5 hour romp just turned into a 5.5 hour thing
Yeah.
because we're walking all the goddamn place.
Yeah.
And now I'm not even. There's gonna be 3 holes that I just take off because I'm like, I don't want to. Like,
More
I'm good.
steps, though, like Jesus.
He was with you all the whole time. Jesus was walking with you the whole
There
time.
was 2 sets of tracks on the sand the whole time. It was
Mhm.
me and Jesus.
We were in the sand trap. we had a shot in the bunker.
You got to keep going to the water in the pond.
When are we going to become golf influencers, so the 3 of us?
God, I wish.
Like, can we
Well,
commit in
look-
2025 to
look, 'cause
go
that-
into golf like at least 4 times?
That's the plan. And here's what.
Should we go to the driving range today?
Here's one reason why I don't
There's
want
one
to.
right next to my house.
Here's
Great
one
time.
reason why I'm happy.
Should we go to Kevin's house to get the clubs and then go to the driving
Yeah,
range?
open the garage door. Kevin. Here's one reason why I'm glad we didn't, or Gary would have declined this
Okay.
first visit, or this first little outing.
Yeah.
Gary wanted to go
It's 'cause-
golfing with you.
Well, we
Yeah,
invited.
like-
And he said he
we
couldn't do
invited
it.
him. He said I'm in, but then he said I don't want to go to that course though. So like, hit me up next time
Oh,
you
it's
go
like when we
somewhere
asked him
else.
to play Marvel Rivals, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm in." And then by the time we wanted to play, he was like,
Exactly.
"I got other shit to do." And it's like, it's not like Gary. Listen. He fucking Gary.
Here's the thing with Witta, okay?
Yeah.
I want to live stream one of these golf outings. I got the Rode microphones. They worked great in Japan.
Yeah.
I'd love to start doing more of that content. I don't want to have the microphone around knowing that Witta probably won't vibe with it. You know, I don't want to be
So
live.
you want-
I don't
you
want to be
gotta
live
approach
streaming
him.
in front of Witta.
Why don't you just tell him? Tell him I'm trying to become a golf influencer. I'm going to live stream it. You cool with that? He'll be cool with that.
No, I don't think he would be.
You want me to call him?
I don't even want to like. It's one of those where I'm like, I just feel like he wouldn't, so I don't even want to.
He likes free stuff. I think he would love this idea.
Okay,
'Cause
but
then
this
people are
doesn't
gonna
just
send him
turn into
free
me getting
stuff.
free stuff.
For Witta, it will definitely turn into Witta. Somebody sent him Witta free shit. And he likes that.
I didn't even want to
You don't even want to go
pose the
across that
question.
topic?
I don't want to be like, hey, I'm going to live stream while we're here. Because I can already hear fuck that. We're just hanging out. I don't want to do that. And I totally understand when people feel that
Of
way.
course.
Yeah,
Like
of
whenever
course.
I'm streaming a game and I'll hop into the Discord and I'll go like, hey, I'm going to be streaming. If you all want to be on mic, get over here so we can talk.
Yeah.
But if you don't, I understand. Because sometimes it's
get
like, I don't want to be making
I just want to play a
content.
game and hang out. Yeah, I get it.
I get that.
I get it.
Interesting.
And it always makes me feel bad when people are, sort of bring up situations like that. Because it reminds you of like the kid, the parents that are like, oh, we don't feed our kid candy. You know, whenever I, there's friends in my life that go, why can't you just, people just don't play games anymore. Everything's got to be content.
Yeah.
And I'm agreeing with them. I'm like, yeah, but I'm kind of like that too. So
The problem is you got the momentum right now. You know what I mean? You've got a little taste of the juice, and you want to keep pushing it forward.
what was that?
That's a taste of the juice.
Oh,
A little taste of the juice. And
Please never do that again.
do it again. Put it in the mouth. Put the juice in your mouth. There it is. I don't even want to know what that
Taste the
is.
juice.
Taste the juice.
Taste the juice. Squeeze the juice.
So
he
I get
stuck
it.
out his hand as if Nick knew I'm going to give him a high five right now.
Yeah.
like
His hand is very warm. Touch his hand real quick.
Man, I
Touch the
can't
inside
wait
of
to
his
tell
hand.
you.
Whoa! What the
It's hot
heck?
in here. The fucking heater's on.
No, it's not.
Oh, the heater's 100% on in this building
Andy,
right
can you put the thing? I do the song.
now. Fucking play the music. I know where this is going. Play the music.
Here's another area agreement. I know where this is going to.
I walk into the Let's Play lab,
Yeah.
and the AC in there is 64 degrees. I can see my breath coming out.
Yeah.
And I look over, and Mike is in head to toe, 100 Thieves, Arctic fucking
Winter
snow
wear.
gear. Okay? And he's happy. He
you're
looks
looking
like the kid from Christmas Story, the little fucking kid. He's like this. He can't move his arms.
He looks like he's in the final sequence of Inception in that snow area.
That's what he looks like. Okay? And so I ask him, Mike, can we just maybe? And he's like, I'm hot. I'm cold, Nick. I'm hot. We got to keep this on.
Yeah.
Okay? So I'm like, okay. The AC starts making a little bad noise. I'm like, hey, Mike, we got to turn this off.
Yeah.
Because it's making a noise like it's going to explode.
Yeah.
And that's probably a little dangerous.
Yeah.
Explode
Okay.
on Nick Head.
Mike turns it off begrudgingly. He gives me a little lip for it, but
Of course,
whatever.
yeah.
It's not, we're having fun. Hour later, unprompted. Let's run an ad. Hits the button, stands up on a tissy, and just throws the Arctic wear off. He goes, it's so hot in here. And he walks
Snow
out.
bitch Mitch popped up.
Snow bitch Mitch. So flash forward to today. We're playing Indiana Jones. And I'm like, oh, it's getting a little hot in here. And I look over and it's a 69 on the AC. And I'm thinking to myself, Mike has done that for me. He's being a nice guy for me. But in doing so, he's big timing me. Because now he's putting me in the place where I got to admit that I was wrong.
He's gotta
that
say
we
it's
need a
hot.
little bit more air in here.
No, of course.
Do you see the
circulation.
problem here? It's a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation.
Mike trying to better a situation usually involves teaching you a lesson
Yeah.
of you should want exactly what I want.
Exactly what I want.
Exactly.
But what I want is a constantly moving target. at
Because
any point.
the other day when we were gaming, I want to hit the music.
Hit the music.
Air the grievance.
Aaron, the other day we were gaming with
Tell
our
Chris
friend-
Egger he can call in if he wants to.
Yeah, Chris. Oh, Chris, if you want to call me
Chris
right now,
Egger, you're more than welcome to
You can
call
call
in.
right now and
we were
Aaron
gaming
grievances
with Chris Anka,
Yeah.
and we were playing Fortnite, and Chris got mad that Mike was running off and getting far away. Typical Mike stuff while we were
Yeah.
gaming. So then I just suddenly hear Chris go, get away from. Why are you right there next to me? And he goes, well, you don't want me to get far away from you, so I'm gonna. So Mike was just on his hip the whole time, and it's like, I'm gonna annoy you because you won't.
Yes.
Because you got mad at me.
It's like I'm not even that far away from the team. That's the problem.
pointed out
is I'm
something-
2 houses away. We're looting the same area.
Yeah.
Spread the fuck out.
I mean,
We're fighting for the same pump shotgun. That's not how a team works.
the last 2.5 hours of our Final Fantasy stream was just snow bitch to a fucking next level. It was just like, I'd go loot a box. He would, yeah, I'm sure there's fucking blueberries in that box. Who gives a shit?
got his ass
He's like,
so
oh, you're gonna go fight those
Oh my
enemies? Yeah, I'm
God.
sure that 200 XP will be worth it. I was like, what is wrong with you right now? Like, what is?
It was hour 11.
But
And the little boxes weren't fucking yielding anything. Someone had to say.
Someone
Okay,
had to
I'm gonna-
say
You know
it.
what I mean? It's like,
I know that.
At least reward us for our time to go find this box. No, it's some crafting items we're never going to use.
You may not. Here's another area
You-
grievance.
Okay,
Another
yeah.
area grievance.
Yeah, let's
Whenever
go.
we do one of these goddamn long streams, it's always Mike going, oh man, we're gonna go so long. And by hour 10, he's just like, so how much longer do you want to go? Like realistically, he's already
Hour
out.
10, hour 7, Mike goes, here, you take the control. You play. You play.
Well, I was playing the whole time anyway,
He
so
is
that was
playing,
all
he is
good.
playing, he is
But
playing.
we had our pizza, which by the way, I think area grievance for the Uber driver.
Okay, yeah. He took himself off the map.
I don't like that.
Yeah, you can't take
go off
yourself
the map.
off
You
the
gotta
that's
tell me where you're at.
Because that's really
He
You
went
what
want to
off
turn
the
your
map.
GPS off like it's a fucking CIA
He
novel.
slowed us down.
that's
That was our
really
issue.
that's
I needed
really
that energy.
That's really what ruined the
Yeah, he
the
slowed me
momentum.
down there because he didn't deliver the pizza until 11 o'clock. That means we ate at 11:30.
And we had to I had to reheat.
We were
it.
gonna end the stream now at 1 o'clock.
Like
if
it's a
he
goddamn
delivered
Roger Bagel.
at 9:30 like he was supposed to, boom, I'm up.
Was it really that long?
Yeah, it took him an hour and a half.
Which, by the way,
This is not a grievance. This is a positive.
this is
Give me
is
the
not
positive song.
this is not a grievance. This is
Let's talk about let's talk about our highlights of 2024.
yeah. This is not a. Hold on.
And it's just pizza.
Is it Toto's
Hold
pizza?
on. Hold on.
No, he's gonna give you a new pizza spot.
Oh,
Hold on. Here we go. Here we go.
because I tell you what, I love Toto's pizza. You're gonna have to work real hard if you're gonna try to dethrone Toto's pizza, in my view.
Hold on. Here we go. So this is the happy shout out song. Shout out
Shut up.
to Golden Boy Pizza.
It's great.
Correct.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah.
Golden
Yeah,
Boy
yeah, yeah.
Pizza.
Had
got
no
it.
idea.
Oh yeah.
Tim brought it the other day, randomly out of nowhere.
Yep.
And I was, it was one of those like surprises. Oh, here's pizza here from Tim. That's a really nice thing for him to do.
Yeah.
Grabbed a slice. And I was like, that's really tasty. Mike and I got this pizza from the Uber. It took fucking 7 hours to
Well,
arrive.
they're
But I
fun.
reheated that. And I was like, Mike, you play while I eat on stream. And, I took the microphone off. I was like, I don't want the chat. I don't want to be distracting because I'm crunching into this beautiful, like,
He let me play for 3 minutes.
put the mic
Did
down.
you get some of the blueberries in the box?
I smacked the blueberry in the box. That's what pissed me off.
I put the mic down. I was just like crunching in the. Oh my god! It's got such a good, like, the seasoning, the everything about it.
Now,
Just-
where would you rank it against like a Square Pie Guys?
Ooh.
I think it's better than Square Pie Guys.
Interesting. I would agree.
I think it's
I would
better than
agree.
Square Pie Guys.
Golden Boy's been Golden Boy's like a staple because they're over in North Beach. So comment, we get that all the time for comment.
Is it a Golden Gate, Golden Boy sort of thing? Is
I
that,
have no
is
idea.
that what they're
I've
doing?
never asked because I'm afraid of the answer.
What is the answer?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'll never ask.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm afraid to ask him, right?
Oh.
I don't know where it comes from.
You have
Anyway.
a shout out you want to give? Give a shout out.
I gotta give a shout out.
Yeah, you got to do something positive.
Okay.
Yeah, because we don't want to be just negative the whole time.
Okay.
Yeah, no
okay.
negative.
That's not how we operate.
I mean, I'll give. No, I got nothing.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
I
good.
have
That's
no
just
joy
fun.
in my life. But what I will say, ladies and gentlemen, did you have one more?
Yeah, I got a shout out.
Go give
Got
a shout out,
Got a
and we'll
shout
wrap
out.
this up.
Shout out to the automotive guys down the street for always helping me out. You know what I mean? That's just like the unsung heroes out there. You know what I mean? It's like you don't think about the guys that are working on your car, changing the oil, topping off all the fluids, making sure that you're on the road safe. And I wanted to give a shout out to them.
man,
You know
I
what
can't imagine how much they are upselling the fuck out of you.
You think like, oh,
Well,
are
Mike
Mike,
drives a Cadillac now.
are Mike
so-
and Andy and Nick gonna give shout outs to the team? No, I want to shout out the automotive guys down the street.
No.
Great job.
These
I
winch-
guarantee we walk outside.
like,
no
oh,
one's left
Michael,
except for
Howard,
me.
these windshield wipers, they're going to be about $600. Like, Slappy, you got to do it.
Can I be
Slappy,
real
give
with
me
y'all?
two pairs. Give me 2 pairs, Slappy.
Changed my brakes. And your boy Snowbike Mike, I used to take the car down to the Toyota dealership.
Ugh.
And my car would, whenever you'd hit the brakes, it would rattle.
That's
the whole fucking thing would
that's
rattle.
not good.
And
It's not
shake.
safe.
And I was like, yo, what's up with this? They were like, we can't figure it out. Everything seems fine on our end. You're fine. I was like, sir, just so you know, when I'm coming down, it's going to blow up. These guys
They
got
fix it.
got a hold of it.
Did they align your car?
No, they just put on new brake pads. They said, check it out.
Because sometimes that
Hasn't rattled
shuttering,
once.
the shuttering, I think, and maybe Kevin knows more than that. He might be able to tell me, but I think it has to do with like the rotors being warped. So as you're braking, it's uneven, or your car's out of alignment badly, and as you're braking, it's like doing some weird shit.
I want to give a
Or
big
it could
shout
be a
out.
bearing. It could be a bushing. Or
No,
a
that's it.
bearing.
That's
good.
my shout out of the year.
That's
All right.
a good for
Hey.
the whole year.
Well, yeah, you got to
You
give
know what?
yeah, we're giving shout outs of the year right now.
I'll give a
Here's
shout
some
out.
pizza.
I'll give a shout out to you guys, the Jabroni boys.
Thanks.
2 of 3, as we like to call you guys, for putting up with both me and Mike. So mostly
Yeah.
it's just a shout
We
out to
love
Andy.
you.
It's mostly just a shout out to you,
Yeah.
Andy. And also I'll give a shout out to Chris Anka, who legitimately I know has been mad at me.
We love Chris Anka.
Not like joking around, but like legit, like I'm not talking to Nick. for
Like
2
I'm
weeks.
just sick of you for a little bit. You know.
It's,
Yeah, he
it's
got
my
salty.
turn now. I'm the one who upset him. so
Oh,
it's my
you
fault.
upset him?
Yeah. He's not mad at you. He's mad at me.
Okay, well, we'll get him back. We'll get him back. And ladies and gentlemen, a shout out to all of you for joining us today on a special airing of Grievances episode of the Kind of Funny podcast. If you got
He just said, "No, Nick, you're fine. Mike's the bad one."
Okay.
Exactly.
Thanks,
I'm
Chris.
the bad one right
Thank
now.
you, Chris. Feel free to call Chris if you want to tell Mike off. Let us know if you guys have any grievances. And I don't mean against us. I don't want, we got enough people talking shit about us.
Yeah.
What I want to know is if you have a grievance against, like, I don't know, your friend, your mom, your brother, leave it in the comments below. Maybe they'll see it and maybe they'll figure it out. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Nick Scarpino. You've been great. And it has been our pleasure to serve you.